So you've graduated, and now you're standing at a major crossroads. For millions of students, it boils down to two huge opportunities: a bank PO job or an SSC CGL post. Both promise security, a good salary, and a stable career, but trust me, they are worlds apart. So how do you even begin to choose? Well, let's break it all down. This is the big question, isn't it? It's a decision that really sets the course for your future. One path is all about high-energy, customer-facing action, while the other offers a more structured, stable government environment. To make the right call, you need to know what you're really signing up for. And to help you figure that out, here's our game plan. We're going to look at what the day-to-day job is actually like, then we'll talk money and perks, of course. After that, we'll see how fast you can climb the career ladder and what the work-life balance looks like. And finally, we'll put it all together to help you make your final call. First up, let's get into the nitty-gritty, the work itself. What does a day in the life of a bank PO actually look like, compared to an officer in an SSC CGL post? This is really where the two careers start to show their true colors. Okay, the fundamental difference is right here. Think of a bank PO as being on the front lines. It's dynamic, you're dealing with customers all day, and you've got business targets to hit. An SSC CGL job, on the other hand, is more like being at the command center. It's administrative, structured, and all about policy and paperwork, though sometimes you do get out in the field. Let's get more specific. As a bank PO, you are the bank to most customers. Your day is a whirlwind of managing accounts, handling cash, and processing loans. But here's the kicker. It is absolutely a target-based role. You're there to help grow the bank's business, which adds a whole layer of sales pressure. Now, let's flip that coin. An SSC GGL officer's work is mostly behind the scenes. You could be in a government ministry, handling administrative tasks, dealing with official files, or helping to get national policies off the ground. And for some posts, like an inspector, your day might get a lot more exciting with field work, inspections, or even raids. All right, let's talk about the part everyone's curious about: the money. Both are good-paying government jobs for sure, but how the salary is structured, and more importantly, how it grows, is very, very different.
Now, this is where it gets super interesting. Your eyes might go to the basic pay, where SSC CGL looks higher. But, and this is a big but, look at the in-hand salary. A bank PO often takes home significantly more each month. Why? It's all about the allowances. Plus, here's a key detail. Bank salaries get revised every 5 years, while central government staff have to wait a full decade for the pay commission.
And yeah, that number right there, up to 70,000 rupees a month, right from the get-go. That's a huge draw. From a purely financial standpoint, at the start of your career, banking often looks way more attractive. A great starting salary is one thing. But what about 5 or 10 years down the road? What's the long game? Let's move on and compare the career tracks, because this is where your ambition really comes into play. In banking, the upward path can be like an escalator. It's fast, and it's largely based on your performance. If you're ambitious, you hit your targets, you can climb from a probationary officer all the way up to a general manager. It's a very clear merit-based ladder. Now, the SSC CGL path is a different kind of journey. Think of it less like a race and more like a steady, scenic hike. Promotions are mostly based on seniority, so the growth is slower than in banking, no doubt, but it's incredibly consistent and secure, leading you to senior positions over a much longer time frame. Okay, we've covered the job, the money, and the promotions, but a career is a massive part of your life, right? So now let's get personal. Let's talk about the human factor, work-life balance, and how often you might be packing up your life and moving. This slide really gets to the core of the lifestyle trade-off. A bank PO job is often a high-pressure cooker with long hours, and the transfers. They're frequent, usually every 2 to 3 years. On the flip side, SSC CGL roles are famous for a much better work-life balance, fixed hours, less daily pressure. And transfers are less common, with a much better shot at getting a posting near your hometown.
You know, this quote just says it all. The fast promotions and the great salary in banking, they come at a price. And that price is often stability. You have to be ready for a life on the move, which can be tough on you and your family. It's a massive factor to think about. So we've looked at the job, the money, the career path, and the lifestyle. We've broken it all down. Now, how in the world do you decide? Let's pull everything together for the final verdict. Here it is, the whole comparison in a nutshell. If you're ambitious, you thrive on hitting targets, and you want that career and salary to grow fast, the bank PO path is probably calling your name. But you've got to be ready for the pressure and the constant moving.
Now, if your top priority is stability, a predictable 9 to 5, and job security, the SSC CGL path is likely a much better fit. The catch? The career growth is slower, and the work can sometimes feel a bit routine.
So at the end of the day, there's no single better job here. The only thing that matters is which one is better for you. So you have to ask yourself, what truly drives you? Is it the thrill of a fast promotion or the comfort of predictability? Is it raw ambition or is it rock-solid stability? Your answer to that question will point you down the right path.